became a colonel back in the old days because I put my spectaculars on in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And they loved them so much that they made me a colonel. I don't need this thing. It's not doing me any good. Does anybody have a big horn I can shout with? That's what we used to use back in the old days. You are going to have a wonderful time. I feel confident in that. More than I do your fancy new age technology.
But at Christian high school, a lot of people will say some pretty stupid things from time to time, including the teachers. Like the other day, she just like was inspired to tell us her life story. So she's like crying, getting all emotional, just really pouring out her heart to inspire us. And there's this girl in our class that goes, I just feel I need to tell everybody this. I was in a coma for 4 days and I almost died, which I'm not making fun of that. Everyone was really sad about it. Everyone was crying and hugging her and supporting her. But then our teacher didn't know what else to say, and she just said, well, we can all relate to that. I was like, no, we cannot. None of us can relate to that.
Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, that was so painful. Nobody died.
So how long have you hated white people? You're a producer of some kind, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I like going around networking because I don't have any really skill at anything.
That's a good thing to say before you go up and talk to the people.
No. I don't have any
He
skills.
has no skills, folks.
No, I learned that.
This next part is going to be really boring. Well, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Donnie Blake. He's going to come up here and do nothing for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, something that I always wondered about. I'm a Christian. And I try to overlook one thing about God, and I do pray, and I try not to think about it, you know. But what was it about that, like 100 million years with the dinosaurs? I thought he loved people, but yet for like 100 million years he sat there and watched big giant dinosaurs attack each other. And I never understood that. And I looked through the Bible; it's not even mentioned. And then I thought about how Jesus Christ came and died for our sins, and then I thought, yeah. And that means that we don't have to talk about that stuff anymore that I did. And then on the other hand, God is kind of hoping we don't bring up the dinosaurs. Hey, thanks, everybody.
With it, I've been to juke joints before in my life. So, I don't have a problem with it. You go out to the swamps, you go to a juke joint. That's why they call them a juke joint. You got joints there.
Oh.
Yeah, just because I'm old-fashioned doesn't mean I don't like jazz music. All right, so everybody, Andrew Frank.
What am I supposed to do with that? I'm not as quick-witted as you would think, Colonel Fields. It was raining, and the car in front of me stopped, and I ran right into the back of him because I couldn't stop in time. The guy comes running out, he's like, oh, I can't believe you just ran into my car. I was like, I'm sorry, there's nothing I could do. He goes, okay, well, I should probably go get my insurance information. So he starts walking to his car, and I'm following him, and then he stops out of nowhere, and I walked right into the back of him. And I was like, wait a minute, did this not just happen? Really, that's crazy.
Thanks, Andy, for that. I really enjoyed. I'm really inspired by him.
We're doing that? Classic Donnie right here. Thank you guys so much. I've been up here way too long. Let's get on with the show, guys. What am I doing up here? That was ridiculous. But thank you, Donnie. Donnie's a good friend of mine. Love him to death. All right.
So how long have you two been homosexuals? Did this just, I didn't even know what was going on. Rubbing knuckles together. Knuckles intertwined, writhing around one another. I don't care much for that.